I'm gonna need that fishing pole, quite obviously. I already got what I needed with the metal detector. The Scribble of Zelda. Alright, so we're going to go to the Gourd Lake entrance, and then we're going to go to... Here, and we're going to get a fishing pole. Right. Scribble Forest. December 26th, Police Department. Criminal Affairs. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. Well, god damn it, I need the freaking thing. Wonder if Edgeworth is around now. No, he's not. Okay, I assume Grossberg's not back either. He's not there either. How about the law offices? Alright, so Criminals Affairs Department is empty, Grossberg Law Office is empty, nothing's going on here, nothing at the detention center, so it's gotta be somewhere with Gourd Lake. I don't know what, though. Dear Tebow? What have I started? I already know about that. Alright, so maybe I'm not done with that guy. I may still have to do more with the caretaker. Maybe more I had to do in here. Doesn't work. Right. Blah, 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 blah. That doesn't do anything. Did I already show that one? Shoot. I already showed that one. See, I thought I could pick up the fishing pole, and then I could show it to him. And then... This fishing pole looks expensive. What are you guys talking about? Xeno's scribbles. I already examined all that stuff. Alright, can I present him my attorney's badge? Is that gonna matter? Ah, is that a lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. That's not true. Lauder recognized it. I get it. Huh? Yep. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick, now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no, I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. Huh. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say... You too, Meg, yes? You bring a tear to the old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, hello, Scott? No, he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Come on. You don't be needing that badge to run a pasta shop. Toss it. I think I'll hold on to it if you don't mind. Come on, man. Okay. So now at least I can... Now he's, like, paying attention to me, apparently. Hey, what's up, Caged? How you doing, man? Oh, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes. It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about this? Yep. The other night, out on the lake. Yes? Yes? I know all about that. I seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose that you're taking over the shop and all. What did you see? Yeah, Thanksgiving time, man. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. It was probably night. Yep. It was after midnight, but okay. Then I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And I heard another one. Bang. Ah. A little while later, this boat comes back. Then a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself. Yep. What did he say? Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise. We need to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly! Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6. Squawk? The parrot. Huh? What did you just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6. Squawk? What? The DL6 incident. Hey, mister, I mean Dad. Ugh. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh. What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Let's do it. I don't know who you are. I don't have a sense of humor. If you are looking for jokes, I can tell you I regret this. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare to people like you. If you stop the joke now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will flip a table in your face. It's good stuff, Level. Do you know who this old guy is? No. Detective Gumshoe, please. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs, Liam Neeson edition. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? The boat caretaker. You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. That wasn't a joke. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow. Sorry. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... I was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called him his lot of heart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh, I got you, bro. I got you covered. I give you something I like to call a parrot. What's that, a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6. Squawk? Huh? The Hobbit, an unexpected scribble. Nice. I'm pretty sure that old man must have... I keep thinking it's Gumshoe saying that. I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. While we're at it, can I have a fishing pole? No. Okay. I just talked about the parrot. I didn't actually steal his parrot. I just brought his information. That's all. December 26th, Police Department. Records room. Unfortunately, Detective Gumshoe had misheard us and thought we wanted to go to the rec room. We found nothing but pool tables and an odd table tennis table. Harvin Scribble Run. Wow! It's amazing! Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL stuff 6 quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6? Nick, I found out where the file is. Oh, thanks. Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file. Let's go with case summary first. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary. Right. Summary. Found it! Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. Wow, so this is taking place in 2016, huh? This is happening in December 2016. Scribbling a dead horse. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. What? Is this the same district court where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2:00 p.m. on that day, right? Which is why Edgeworth hates earthquakes. Part of the court building collapsed and all the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. That would be scary like that in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. And you're to blame. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Okay, so we need a victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's Kate in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was on the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the third person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator, and that's our guy. The caretaker is obviously Yoni Yogi. Wyeball. Is it the line from the Radiohead song? You will be first against the wall. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe like a caretaker shack? Maybe closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? DL6 case file added to the court records. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. To be continued. Alright, let's save that stage data. Good stuff. Alright. December 27th. I think I got one more trial day in me. And then after the trial day is over, then I will call it for the evening. December 27th, 10 o'clock a.m., District Court. Courtroom number 3. Wyval yells internally. Oh my god. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ready to scribble. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statement, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Order. Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It'll be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. There he is. Witness, state your profession. I'm the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I, also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. You still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Object to me. I'm already in the midst of objection. Because I did not ask you, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Thanks for the follow, Aaron Ginks. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Aaron Ginks. Welcome in. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure, yep. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Aaron Jinx. Oh, nice. As in run. Nice. Aaron Jinx. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? Oh God, Messiah. The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yup. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. Oh, well, welcome in, Orange Jinx. Then I heard a bang. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. What the? Shut the hell up! Judge, your verdict, now! Yes. Mr. Wright? What? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well, you may begin. Wrong! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well, then let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. The hell? The night of the murder. Cross-examination. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep, hold it! Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Yup. You see? Continue. Just like the 3 minutes passed. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Hold it! Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright, exactly what's not good enough. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith, the prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. With me. Then I heard a bang. Yep, hold it! And where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Hold it! Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there was 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? What do you mean at the time? Then I heard another bang. Hold it! So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Hold it! By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. You're saying I can't believe he's dead. Hold it! Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. There we go, Keith. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him! That Edgeworth boy! What the hell just happened? That Edgeworth boy! What the hell just happened? Can someone in chat explain to me what just happened? I'm going to take a drink of water while chat tells me what the hell just happened. That didn't look like falling asleep to me. That looked like someone going, Rob! I mean, he's obviously Yogi, whatever his face guy. He lost his balance / fell asleep. Maybe when he mentions that Edgeworth thing, because it reminds him of that thing that he blocked out of his mind. He forgot how to live. Assassino. Found a penny. Alright, let's find out for real. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. Oh god, Xanos. I see no room for doubt. On karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. No, not really. Nick! I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Objection! Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's court that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found in the gun, and the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? It could be, Aaron Jinx. Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Objection! Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you.
3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The accused will surrender to the court immediately to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wait! I was gonna say, I was like, what?
Who was that just now?
Me, huh? What? It's Larry Butts! Larry!
What are you doing here?
Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it.
Remembered what?
The gunshot! I heard it too! Larry to the rescue.
Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I called for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did, a gunshot! That night, I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify.
Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. But since my court operates by bizarre, easily adjustable rules, I will allow it. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over.
Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here. Right now. Right now. We'll remember.
The court has ruled in favor of the Empire. Execute Order 66. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. I look at you, Von Karma, and I declare, may God have mercy on your soul. Mr. Von Karma, I'll say it one more time. Law and order sound for you. I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
Yeah, can I get a yo for justice? Yo for justice!
What? The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. December 27, 10:28 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2.
Whew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. Yeah, Justice. It's called court and law. You said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth.
Huh? Did you say something, right?
Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong?
It's nothing.
Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
It's true, right, Apples?
What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
It's impossible! Exactly. White is a great command. It's impossible! It's from that line when we actually managed to convict White in a previous case, and he came up with the line impossible. Alright, sounds good. Night, Messiah. Thanks for stopping by. I see.
Right.
Yeah?
This might be our chance.
Our chance?
Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials.
Perfect trials?
Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry.
What are you getting at?
It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15!
Everything depends on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th.
Right. Leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance.
Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness.
I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Witness testimony, the night of the murder.
That night, I was out in a boat in the lake.
I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock.
Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home.
You just heard one bang? That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court.
That's funny.
It's true, Bill. Help us, Larry, you're our only hope.
Yeah, Edgeworth is cool. I must admit, I really have... I like the way they set Edgeworth up, and you gradually build in respect for him.
In any matter, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Cross-examination, the night of the murder.
That night I was out in a boat on the lake. Hold it! Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11 o'clock when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. Yeah, I wonder if that might have something to do with it, Xanos. I don't know. I don't read it that way. I think the guy who did it was this yogi guy. And the guy, obviously the yogi guy is the guy who ended up in the shack. Like, he obviously, that's the same dude, obviously. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I found it. Hold it! Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. You know, it wouldn't surprise me one bit if that was the truth. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Yep. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Hold it! First of all, there were 2 bangs, not 1. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12 o'clock. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Hold it! Hey, what's up, IK? Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't notice the boat. Hold it! Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. Hey, what's up, Wavy Lines? So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. Hold it! That's where I'm going to call him on it, because it's 2 gunshots. So you only heard 1 bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? It was a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Yes, it was pretty wishy-washy at that. I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Yeah, I wish I could call your sister. Xanos wishes you could call your sister. My dog... Hold on one second, guys. I'm hearing my dog outside my door. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That's a great command, Shadowed. I love it. That is a great command. Sorry about that, guys. Where was I? So, yes. I want to go to the two bangs thing. And let's present the two bangs. Objection! Wait a sec, Larry. But what? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard two bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot? Are you sure? When you're done? Oh, cool, Gilla. It's a good game, man. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, on my headphones. What? Order. Order and stop that booing. Mr. Butts, you were listening to a radio on earphones? Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony, even though I don't know why. Bah! Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right! Leave it to me! It's weird. I'm like cross-examining him, but I also want him to testify. I mean, I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Oh my god, what's up, Ocadrian? What's up, Arcosis? What's going on, Snip? What is up, guys? Welcome in, Ocadrian Raid. Hey, guys. What's going on, man? Oh, dude, I already sent people... What's up, Snip? I already sent people to you, dude. What's going, Edmendo? Hey, guys. Raid time. Good to see you, Ocadrian. Hey, man, I hope that chat went well. I really wish I could have been a part of it. I'm looking forward to hopefully being able to do it again soon in the next few days. If you guys aren't following Ocadrian, please do so. For those of you who didn't hear the beginning of the stream, Ocadrian was spending some time to talk a little bit about the situation in Ferguson, which I really am glad that someone is doing. I appreciate it. It's something that I hopefully will be able to do on a future cast. Yeah, he's a good streamer and a really thoughtful streamer, so I appreciate that very much. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you, guys. And, yeah, I tried to send people your way, okay, Adrian, to begin with, so. Yeah, definitely follow that man. He is good. What's up, Snip? Thanks a lot for the raid. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for stopping by. I wouldn't if there was any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. Thanks, Shadow. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud, like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it, too. What was he saying? You were listening to your radio at a high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Yes, you do, Ocadrian. True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio? Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade.
Cross-examination. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio. See? Hold it! Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Objection. This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor. Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? I was listening to it real booming loud like. Hold it! Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. Hold it! Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. Hold it! Which is what? What did he say? I know, right, Wyval? Mr. Wright. Please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? How about I can't believe he's dead? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. Wait a minute. When did it supposedly happen? The 24th or 25th, right? He heard the gunshot when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, but this was taken automatically. This camera shot was taken on December 25th at 12:15 a.m. Objection! Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. Indeed. And? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But he should have heard that gunshot after midnight. This photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. 12:25:015. 15 minutes after midnight on Christmas Day. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order. Order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry did hear it, but that's not happened. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight, because that's when it actually took place, and that's when the lake shot was. Booyah! Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Where's that other photo? When the second one was taken. Kapow! Take that! Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Ms. Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor. Eat it, Alucard. The photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Okay, Adrian. Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Sneeze triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear! Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 p.m. was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence you have any. I can, the pistol, because there were 3 shots fired! Take that! This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, this murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Oh, I better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case of the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya, yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it. Right! I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick? Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So, you finally realize the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. Let me hear the court. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who this is sitting on the boat. Edgeworth and the murderer. Edgeworth and the murderer. It's not Hammond. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Yeah. What? Are you serious? Yes. Edgeworth won't tell us why I went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you wasted my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. Kabooyah! I am on a roll, people. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats in the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out in the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not in a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
It's either got to be here or it's got to be over here. Around here, maybe?
Around where? You have some reason for thinking this?
Yes, well, maybe because there's no good reason the murderer knew he'd never expect it.
Try again.
Wasn't even surprised I goofed up. Damn it, I thought it would be there. Alright, well then the other possibility is it could have taken place... Oh, what if it's in the shack? Because of the parrot. Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Parrot! Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat?
The boat shop.
Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really, but I think if I start at the very beginning and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake.
Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright?
Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth on purpose.
Wait a minute.
Yes?
Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone?
Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor.
Create a witness?
The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. Yep.
I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men in the boat had shot the other.
The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Now we're going to get a question about motive, and that's what Polly's for.
Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly.
Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes.
Well, why did you go to the lake that night?
What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me.
Something important?
I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Oh, man. Now it's gotten real.
Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby, number 2. Yep.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else.
Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony.
Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Hey, Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little, maybe?
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet.
What do you mean?
Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you.
Edgeworth?
No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind.
What is this about, Edgeworth?
It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed.
A crime you committed?
A memory of a murder. To be continued. Yeah, that was your claim. I still think that's too easy, Xanos. Yes, we're going to save that stage data. Well, I think that's about as good a cliffhanger as we're going to get, peoples. I like it. What a cool case, man. What a cool case. Polly, the parrot is going to be key, obviously. I felt like I was on roll. I was on a roll there. I felt really good about that. So, cliffhanger. Yes, good times, people. But unfortunately, it is 1:20. It was me, Austin. It was me all along. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Oh, that was good times, people. All right, so we are going to do a giveaway as per usual, and then we're going to do a raid. We got a good crowd here. What? Exactly. Flips table. Hey, Cliff, how's it hanging? Yeah, sorry, guys. Sorry. I don't have time to do a whole nother, hour and a half plus on this today. But I will definitely come back to it very shortly. Hopefully in the next couple days I'll be back on streaming, and we will continue the work that we have begun. And then Episode 5, and then Ultima Underworld, finish up that run, and then either Dragon Age Inquisition, possibly, or Trails of Sky, possibly, or Assassin's Creed 4. One of those three is going to be next. So that was awesome. I'm really having a good time with this one. I am enjoying myself thoroughly. All right, let us take a look and see what we're going to give away today. And we have a lot of different options available. Thanks to my wonderful viewers, because they're awesome. So here we go. And yes, I am going to give away Civ. As much as I think that game's a fun game, and I'm looking forward to trying it at some point, I don't want to do it right now, because I've got too many games on the docket, and it's the kind of game I'll come back to later on. So, oh, nice. That's awesome, man. Well, I'm glad I was able to that you're able to have some fun, Wavy. Always appreciated, man. So I'm going to be giving that away. And so one of the three options, so the three choices you guys have tonight are as follows. If you win tonight, you will have a choice between one of the three following games. Choice number 1 is The Count of Monster Disco. Don't ask me, I don't know. I've heard good things about The Count of Monster Disco, but I don't know anything about it myself personally, other than I've heard good things. So take that as it will. So, The Count of Monster Disco, that is choice number 1. Choice number 2 is Five Nights at Freddy's. Choice number 2 is Five Nights at Freddy's. This is courtesy of Lawkeeper, I believe. So, choice number 2 is Five Nights at Freddy's. And choice number 3 is indeed Sid Meier's Civilizations Beyond Earth. Those are your three choices. The Count of Monster Disco, that's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is what I just said and I've already forgotten. Five Nights at Freddy's. And choice number 3 is Sid Meier's Beyond Earth, Civilization Beyond Earth. Those are your choices. All right.
Those are your choices. One of those three. And the giveaway word for tonight is going to be, I think this makes sense. I think you guys will agree with me. It makes sense when you hear this. Let's see. I never remember which way that was. Hold on a second. There it is. Noodles. If you guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games, please type in the word noodles. You guys are interested in winning one of those 3 games, please type in the word noodles. And I'm going to check as I'm doing that. While you guys are entering, I'm going to check and see who we're going to raid this evening. Let's see who we got. Going to... There's that. Whoops. It's a little nuts. There we go. Ah, noodles. All right, let's see who we've got. Cool. All right. Excellent. I know exactly who we are going to raid. Cool. All right. All right. There are your choices, folks. Again, noodles. I see a lot of people are interested. Not surprised. Not surprised. And just as a reminder, guys, I don't know when I will be on next this week. Could be tomorrow, could be Friday, could be Saturday, could be all of those, none of those. I don't know. Again, as I said, these next few days are going to be up in the air a little bit because of all the Thanksgiving stuff. Starting next week on Tuesday, it'll be back to a normal schedule. Tuesday day, Thursday night, Friday night. But the next couple days, I don't know. So just have to kind of bear with me. Hopefully we'll be more rather than fewer, but I don't know for sure. All righty. So last call. Cadron. That there's some truth to that, my friend. There is some truth to that for sure. Chickens. That's funny. Well done. Okay. And the winner. Vacan. Vacan is the winner, Hacks. Rigged, Hacks. What's up, Lee? Vacan takes the prize. Rigged. All right, what's it going to be, Vacan? Hacks. What would you like, Vacan? Yeah, literally hacked. Xanos. All right. Yeah, let's not do the joke timeout, please. So Vacan, what would you actually like? I know it's true, right, Dragon? Vacan, what would you like? I did nothing, I swear. All right, what's it going to be, Vacan? Vacan is able to speak, right? Is he able to? Vacan has been unbanned, yes. Oh, okay. You're gonna take Civ? Okay. Understood. And let's just be clear. Let me just give people a little bit of personal history, okay? It is true that Xanos loves civilization.
In the criminal justice system.
God damn it, shut up. It is true that Xanos loves Civ above all video games. That's true. It is also true, however, that he's actually been given Civ through Twitch before. Not this particular Civ, but another Civ. So I have no doubt that there are going to be times in the future where he will have that option available to him as well. So, fear not. Okay, and this is courtesy of Durbin, of course, who gave this to me. So thank you again so much, Durbin. It's really, really nice of you. But yes, I see a lot of people who wish for this. Wow, holy cow. Let's see. Do I not have you as a friend, Vacan? Vacan, can you add me? Are you, if you're not a Steam friend of mine, please add me. Can you just send me a Twitch request? Unless that's what I just got. Ah, yes. Speak of the devil. As I was saying it, he's like, here, have it. Here you go. All right, let me send you this right now while I'm thinking about it. And nobody go anywhere, please, because we're doing a raid. I'm very excited about this raid that we're about to do. So nobody go anywhere yet. Down we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. There we go. No, we are not Steam friends. Hey, listen. You got the original game yourself? Okay. You did get the expansion box. Yeah, just send me a request, IK. Can you just do me a favor and send me a request? Just the same name as on Twitch, Arvin Eleron, and I'll add you for sure, man. All right, congratulations to Vacan. Give me a second while I do this. And it is on its way to you. Congratulations, Vacan. Oh my god. So you can send me Dragon Age, dude. Yeah, just can you send me an invite, or can you send me an invite request as soon as I get it? I'll approve it, and then I'll tell you that you're crazy for giving me that game because you don't need to do that. But you said you're going to, so I do appreciate it very much, man. But again, it's so not necessary. You don't need to do that. But I appreciate it, as you know. Just man, you guys have all been too generous today. Too generous. All right, Vacan, it is on its way to you. Yeah, so if you don't mind doing that, I'll do that right after this, and I appreciate it, IK. Totally not necessary, dude, but thank you so much. And if you guys haven't already done so, please follow IK Enforcer. IK really does a lot of cool stuff, and has been streaming Far Cry 4 lately, which has been a lot of fun to watch. His IAK's coordination on sniper attacks with his friend the other day was really precious. Just ask him how to count down from 3. Ask IAK how to get down from 3. Just ask him how to go down from 3. I'm just saying. Just ask IAK. He's really good at it. Okay, that's cool. Thanks, dude. Again, thank you, IAK. Not necessary, man, but thanks, dude. 3, 2, 6, 12. Oh, God, that was precious. It was pretty funny. Okay, so we are going to do that raid. When you guys do the raid, it is the Arvanauts have landed. You guys can practice. 1, 2, 5, 3, 3. That is going to be the one in my chat. Yes, and we're going to, again, the key is not to raid until you hear my music. But I would like to thank some people. First of all, I would like to, exactly, 3, 2, wait, exactly. No, definitely, Killa. Go ahead and add me on Steam, for sure. If you guys have not already done so, don't forget to do this. Definitely add me on Steam, and definitely join the Arvanaut group, guys. We have 168 members on there, so let's keep building that. Definitely make sure to check out and subscribe to my YouTube as well. We're up to like 86 or 87 subscribers there, too. That's where all my past broadcasts are, but the Steam group is where we basically have the community in between casts, so please make sure you join that because it will be a big help. All right, I would like to thank tonight Inaminatus, who was lurking like a boss. What's up, Inam? This guy you should be following, of course. Satobo, who has been hanging out, another person you should be following. Lego Freak Netowin, who was lurking as well. And another person you should be following, Shadow Mage, Gentleman, Thorg, and Xanos. You should also be following the Gentleman because Gentleman does streaming. He was streaming Call of Juarez tonight as well. Good moderation tonight, guys. And of course, Xanos, pleasure to have you back in, man, despite the occasional moments of saltiness. No, very good to have you back as always, man. Hope all's well. Good to see IAK Enforcer in here. What can I say that hasn't already been said? Thank you so much, dude. Not necessary, but happy Thanksgiving, man. And thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it. Lee, always a pleasure to have Lee in here. One of my regulars, as is Apple's Grandblade, Earth Machine, Diabolus, Vacan, congratulations, Vacan, Dragon Spear, Arcades, Build, Mercurius Gray, TNS, Wyval, all regulars of mine, as is Maxstar, but I have not seen Maxstar for a while. What is up, Maxstar? One of my viewers from Down Under. What's going on, Mac? Good to see you, Maxstar. Of course, a pleasure to have Arcbound in here. Also, Turbler. Arcbound, one of my regulars. Turbler just joined, just followed last night, I believe, or followed a couple days ago anyway. Welcome back in, Turbler. Killer J, good to see you again, Killer. Haven't seen you for a little while, but welcome back in. Always a pleasure to have Kanumi in here, who is one of my regulars, as is Roix, who's also a good game designer, too. Of course, Ocadrian, I've already talked a lot about him. Go follow him up. Again, good streamer. Enjoy watching his stuff as well. Thoughtful guy. Topkin, always a pleasure to have you in here. Again, another person who streams some cool stuff. You should be following him as well. Good luck with those headphones, Top. Money, always a pleasure to have Money in here. Monkey Commando, Snip, Diddy, all followers of mine, all regulars of mine. Corey21, it's been a little while since I've seen you in here, but welcome back, Corey. Same thing with Abfirmo. Welcome back in. Good to see you again. iBubbas, I have seen iBubbas in here, but it's been a while, so welcome back in, iBubbas. And then, of course, Cage, Wisdom, Wavy Lines, and Matt Mo, all regulars of mine. Thank you guys all so much. You guys are the best. Happy Thanksgiving to all my American viewers and to the Canadian ones. You already had your Thanksgiving, but you know, happy Thanksgiving 3 weeks later. But happy Thanksgiving to the American folks. Enjoy your Thanksgiving turkey or tofu or tofurkey or whatever else the case may be. Everyone be good to each other, and I will catch you soon. And tomorrow, the next day, I don't know. As I said, kind of mixed up until next week, but hopefully sometime very soon, and we will continue with Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now, we are going to do that raid, and the raid is going to be... We're going to go raid Durbin, of course. Now, don't go raid him yet. Raid him when you hear my music. As soon as you hear my music, let's go raid Durbin up. Go follow that guy. I think it's pretty obvious that Durbin has been an incredible badass. It's, you know, bringing down the games. A lot of you guys gave me games tonight, for which I'm very grateful. But Durbin, you know, definitely went even above and beyond. So thanks so much to Durbin. Let's go raid him up as soon as you hear my music. Until then, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I will catch you folks all very, very soon. Love you all. You're the best viewers on Twitch. Have a good night.
Fresh and new, when it all seemed clear to you, when your aim was straight and true. Were your mind untroubled by the questions in the dark, content to play your part, open pathways to your heart? Were your life untainted by a host of broken dreams, when all your acts were queens, understood all that it means? Could you have understood the way your life was bound? Did you ever wonder how you got from there to now? Oh yes, you're gonna fly away from here, where the sky grows more clear, and your problems disappear, drift away down below. Watch them go down to your friends, where the trouble never ends, and there's always just one more day left to go. Now through your pile of broken lies and your set of fake goodbyes, another cynical disguise.